Warning, this content contains foul language, violence, and gore. Enjoy the story. Hey guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to another What If story. Last time on What If Deku joined the Red Lantern Corps. As the Sinestro Corps came to ask the aid of the Red Lanterns, as they ultimately agreed to join forces this one time, as the Green Lantern Corps, the Guardians, had some of their core members captured and put in jail cells. So the plan progressed as it did. Eventually, Izuku found his way down on Earth to watch over Hal Gordon as the most powerful lantern around, especially on Earth. Hal is Jordan. Why don't I? For some reason, I want to call him Gordon. I don't know why. Jordan, Hal Jordan, whatever. I'll just call him Hal from now on. As Hal has been known to be the most, well, yeah, pretty much he's OP as hell. So we're not going to get into that whole aspect. But as he made his way there, as Dex, told him to intervene, was the Kryptonian. As he did so, and what happened in the last part happened, pretty much. Ultimately, Doomsday was taken care of as Izuku, when part of the city wasn't so, destroyed, and stole a hoodie as he found himself in the abandoned house or abandoned building that he's going to call home for right now. Start our episode off as we're in the Batcave as Batman's on his back to Peter, looking up research. As he's wanted to know exactly who this kid is, this Red Lantern. He's clearly human, so he has to be a record somewhere. Master Bruce, your tea. As Oh, I totally forgot his name. I'm drawing a blank for some reason today. As Alfred looks at the screen, so did you find anything, sir? Yes, I have. The Apparently the safety committee tried to expunge the kid's record. They were unable to erase it completely. I was able to piece it together. With a couple of phone calls to Japan, I've made a couple of allies. The boy's name is Izuku Midoriya, son of Inko Midoriya. I'm heading to Japan now to meet with Mr. Nezu, with a chimera called Nezu. He has further intel on the situation. I want to get the bottom of this. I want to know what happened to that boy. What did this safety committee do? I'm going to get to the bottom of this if this is if the last thing I do. Alright, sir, are you going to bring... No, I'm going to leave them out of this. As Batman goes off to investigate, go to Japan, get some answers from Principal Nezu. As Nezu's been suspicious of the safety committee for the longest time, and this does the coincidence of the attack several years ago, especially it's Izuku. Yeah, he's going to get a bomb too, as well as Batman and Nezu are going to join forces to gather intel. Izuku is tossed and turning as Dex sees him, believes he's having, a bad dream. As Izuku's in a pure red space. Think of it as like his what did the Naruto called it? Something else, like when he goes into his mind, Naruto, when he communicates with the Nine-Tailed Fox. As he sees a big red bull in his mindscape, as it charges at him, as all you could hear is rage, as he suddenly wakes up, As Izuku's breathing heavy, as he has a big grin on his face. I understand. Izuku has a grin on his face. Rampage, I accept the deal. The bright red light spreads out all around the abandoned building he's in. As you can see outside, as you clearly see a bright red light as it engulfs the building. As you have Izuku laughing. As the light dissipates, as Dex, jumps on Izuku's shoulder. Don't worry, Dex. I'm fine. I'm better than fine. Apparently, I got myself an upgrade. As he slowly pulls off the ring. I don't need this anymore to use my abilities. I'm not only a part of the Red Lantern Corps, I am the Red Lantern Corps. Perfect. You sure, Rampage? Oh, this is gonna get a lot more fun. As Dex, looking at Izuku, wondering what's going on. I know how to create more rings. Ooh, interesting. Let's go explore the city, Dex. As we cut back to the bad part of town, as you have some League of Villain members carrying a big metal case. Oh, what's it called? A metal crate. No, sorry, a big wooden crate. As the head drops to the ground, as careful as that, man. We need to get this back to the boss. As you see a orange-looking head with pointy ears, with red eyes. As they put the mechanical head back into the box. Izuku's walking in the city of Metropolis. As something comes on to the Jumbotron that's in the city. As it's Lex Luthor announcing his engagement with none other than Inko Midoriya. As Izuku has an even bigger grin. Oh, my day can't get even better. My day keeps getting better, Dex. I don't even need to go to Japan to get my revenge. And it's not even my birthday, Dex. I think I need to pay a little visit to the family. We're going to Lex Corp. I'm dying to reunite with my mother. Izuku, puts his ring back on. Don't need it, but doesn't feel right not to have it on. And we can't let many people know about this, Dex. We must keep that I'm the host of Rampage a secret between me and you. As Dex meows at him, Izuku, good to know you have my back, Dex. Come on, let's have a bloodbath. He walks over to Lex Corp as he sees pretty much two guards guarding it as front entrance as they stop him. Sorry, only authorized personnel only, kid. So are you saying I can't enter here? Correct. Leave. Oh dear. You wouldn't wanna make me angry. Get out here, kid, or we'll use physical force. You stupid idiots. Very well. We'll do things the hard way. As immediately the people inside the building, the two guards was guarding the front door, crashed through the glass door, hitting the reception desk. Everyone sees a kid wearing a red hood. They can't really see his face, but get to tell. But the side of the look, the part of the face they can see is he has a smile. Ah, receptionist. I wish to see Lex Luthor. I'm sorry, Lex Luthor is busy with his fiancée. Oh, that's perfect. Tell Lex that his son-in-law has came to visit. Future son-in-law. What do you mean? Tell him Izuku Midoriya is here to see his mother. One moment, please. She's nervous as she picked up Mr. Lex. Someone named Izuku Midoriya is here to see Inko Midoriya. I believe they're somewhat related. The lady hears Lexus tells him, get rid of him. Understand, sir. We're going to have to ask you to leave the premises. Oh, no, no, no. That's not going to work for me. And unfortunately, it's not going to end well for all of you. Lex, I know you're probably watching a monitor. You seem the type. And Mother, as he pulls off his hood, son's coming home. It's easy to look at that Dex. Brutalize. Don't kill. After all, I'm not a monster. Immediately, Izuku creates rhino constructs. As all the rhinos rampage throughout the whole, well, first floor. As Izuku's just whistling as he taps the elevator button. Ha! Figured this genetic locked. Ah, you. As he grabs the receptionist by the throat. Unlock it, please. Okay. She's scared as she puts her hand on the hand scanner as it unlocks as Izuku, through her, hitting the reception desk, just knocking her out. Well, I'm coming, Mother. You immediately have several Lex's security aiming their rifles at the door as it dings as it slowly opens up as a humongous construct of a red dragon comes bursting through as they all got thrown against the wall. As you have Izuku walking past them as one of them tries to get up as Izuku grabs him by the head and kneed him in the stomach. As he falls down groaning in pain as a big construct of a hand comes piling down, hitting the man, ingrating him into the ground as there's a small impact from the pressure. Now, don't interrupt me. After all, became a family matter after all. It helps to always know their place. As Izuku bursts through the door. Ah, Mother, it's been too long. What's the matter? Not happy to see me? After all, I came a very long way to see you. No hug? As Lex steps up to, I don't know what you think you're doing, kid, but you're not welcome here. I wasn't talking to you, stepdad. As a construct of All Might comes appearing in front of, back of Izuku as Lex gets socked right against the wall. As he coughs up a little blood. As the All Might construct grabs Inko by the neck. As he punches the window, as it shatters, as it falls onto the people in the street. As you see Inko hovering off the building, through the window. Please, stop. I'm sorry. You're sorry? That's all you have to say? You're sorry. You have any idea what those bastards did to me? The amount of torture I had to go through? Oh, you're dead, bitch. You have Superman, he got a phone call from Bruce. That's rare. What is it, Bruce? I normally don't hear from you through the normal phone call. Go to the Lex Corp now. Why? If you do not, that Red Lantern's going to kill his mother. As Superman immediately flew off, Superman appears as he sees Inko, the green hair woman, being choked by a red construct of he believed it's All Might. He's met him a couple times. As he sees he's about to drop her. Young man, that's enough. You don't have to do this. I, Superman, this woman, my so-called mother, sold me off like a piece of property. And those people that she sold me off to tortured me. I believe I have every right to kill this bitch. Don't interfere, Superman. This is a family matter. Izuku has a twisted smile. Fuck you, Superman. Let's see if the bitch can fly. As Izuku drops Inko, she goes screaming downwards. As Superman comes flying through, catching her before she hits the pavement. Oh, I'll be damned. He saved her. Well, no matter. I'll kill her another way. Come on, Dex. Let's get out of here. See you around, stepdad. Please. As Izuku, walks away. Well, Lex, dear old dad, I'll leave you on this final note. I'm going to kill her. And if you get in my way, your fate as well as be the same as mother's. After all, we're family. As Izuku laughs as he goes through a red portal as he pretty much disappears. Of the League of Villains as they're rolling down a man on a slab as a Nomu is in the room. As you see Amazo fully assembled, pretty much rebuild. As you have Dr. Ojiko fight the Nomu. As the Nomu comes rushing at Amazo as they begin their battle as, yeah, he pretty much adapted any type of abilities this Nomu had and to kill the Nomu and was about to kill the doctor, but Dr. Ojiko escaped with, Karagi's portal. He immediately called for rescue, ASAP. As Amazo goes on a killing spree, killing anything he sees, as he rampaged through the town. As Superman drops Miss Inko off at Lex Corp, making sure he's not there. Where's the boy? He left, Superman. Now leave us alone. As you have Inko just looking on the ground, just in shocked, in horror, and disappointed in herself. She knows what she did was horrible, but she never in her wildest dreams would think that her own son would come back and try to kill her. That shook her to her core. Izuku portals back to his original location. As it's dark, as hello Izuku Midoriya. As Izuku jumps back. Batman, what the hell do you want, man? What the hell do you want? I've already had a deal with one of your league members. I don't want to deal with you right now. And how the hell do you know my last name, by the way? And some research on you, kid. We could really use your help right now. With your powers, you could do a lot of good. Well, there's something good in you, Izuku. I see it in your eyes. You haven't totally let the Red Lantern Corps corrupt you. You buzz up laughing. You realize that I just now tried to kill my own mother, right? Yeah, but you didn't. Well, if Superman wasn't there, she would be dead. I know you have anger for what that safety committee did to you, but that's... If you... Let's just say you did kill your mother. What would that change? You will not feel any better afterwards. Killing your own parents will change you, kid. There's a being called Amazo on the Rampage right now. Superman's fighting that as we speak. He's trying to fight him off, but he's losing ground fast. We really could use your help. The city could use your help, Izuku. You might be a Red Lantern, but you're not red. But the Red Lanterns are not totally evil. You hears a man walking out of the shadow. Batman's right. As Izuku see Hal, Jordan, or I don't know I don't remember. For some reason, I can't, really pronounce his last name. I always want to call him Gordon, but yeah, I've already went into a mini rant about that before, but nevertheless. Listen, kid, I was once part of that corps myself, so I know I have experience with it. Izuku sighs. Well, my mission here is to watch you, so Mother never said I couldn't watch you from a closer distance. Very well, I will assist you in this Amazo, as long as I get to hit something. Yeah, you get to hit something, kid, alright. Come on, we need to leave. Very well, Dex. As Dex jumps on Izuku's shoulder as they fly off. Ends in one of the constructs of Hal. As they're flying, as Izuku, so what exactly is this Amazo thing? Is it a person? Robot? Kind of need the deeds. As they go through as Bruce gives a brief explanation of Amazo and what he's able to do. Oh, great! So I get to fight someone that actually able to copy powers. Who? Okay, so you said you defeated it once, but how is it doing its shit again? How is it attacking again? Apparently, someone must have reactivated it. What idiot would reactivate something like that? Back to Dr. Ojiko as he sneezes. Sir, are you right? Yeah, someone must be talking about me. As we cut back to current time. Back to Izuku flying towards this, buildings getting destroyed. You have Superman and Supergirl fighting Amazo. As Superman gets flying, as he gets hit back flying, hitting several buildings. As Supergirl rushes Amazo. As Amazo grabs her by the neck, lifts her up in the air, beginning to trying to choke her out. Immediately, a big red fist hits Amazo as he goes flying through several buildings. As Supergirl gets, she got dropped on her knees as she looks up at Izuku, as Izuku has a smile. Izuku stretches out his hand towards Supergirl. Need some assistance? Supergirl grabs onto Izuku's hand. Yeah, I definitely need the help. After all, for some reason, seeing you hurt displeases me. Don't know why. Now, shall we? We shall. As Amazo comes rushing through, as Supergirl and Izuku they start doing team attacks. Supergirl hits Amazo, go flying towards Izuku, as Izuku creates a sledgehammer. Well, yeah, pretty much a humongous sledgehammer construct made of red. Well, red construct, as he slams him to the ground over and over again. What's the matter, Amazo? Not feeling all full capacity yet? Amazo animates red light coming out of his eyes as he copy the power of heat vision. Supergirl jumps in front of him, blocks it. Immediately, Amazo tries to rush over to grab Supergirl as a humongous hand slams Amazo to the ground. As you see a construct of All Might, you know, you probably won't understand this because you have no soul and you're a machine. But nevertheless, I've always had an aberration for All Might. That aberration got me where I am today. But we're not going to go into my tragic backstory. You know is you pissed me off. As the construct of All Might punch Amazo over and over again as Izuku's smiling the whole time. As he's laughing. Come on, Toaster. Show me what you got. As Supergirl looks back, technically he's pretty much an android. Semantics. He's a bloody toaster. But thanks, by the way. Maybe not all you Kryptonians are not so bad. Well, shall we continue? Let's. As Supergirl comes rushing forward and dodging several of the blows, as she's flying downwards as she hits Amazo straight in the stomach. As she throws him through a building, as Izuku immediately created a machine gun as he fires it, blasting Amazo even while he's in midair. Amazo comes flying through, backhands Supergirl as he immediately reaches for Izuku as they grasp hands Izuku he grabbed onto Izuku's one of his arms. Well, that's not good. I had enough of you and your little ring. As he begins crushing Izuku's hand, crushing the ring as there's a big burst of red energy, red emitting light encaps the area as he thinks he's killed Izuku. As the dust clears, as you have Izuku standing there. Oh no, my ring. What shall I do, Dex? I'm going to die. Oh no. Woe me. Can't tell that's sarcasm. Probably can't understand that after all, you're just a machine. As Amazo comes rushing through, as immediately Amazo gets barraged by hundreds of fist constructs as he's being hit over and over and over again. As he's hovering hovering above the ground. The construct of All Might gets bigger and bigger as Izuku has a grin on his face. Detroit Smash. As he imitates Detroit Smash with the construct. As there's a burst gust of wind as the construct, breaks from overuse of because of the pure sheer impact. Kid, catch. As Batman throws him a case, what the hell is this? Open it. Supergirl, get to a far distance. Understood. Huh, she left pretty fast. As he opens it up, as it's kryptonite. What am I going to do with a rock? It's his weakness. He hasn't overcame that just yet. Okay, I'll take your word on it, Bats. As Amazo fly towards Izuku as he falls to his knees. Huh. He looks at the rock and looks at Amazo. Neat. Izuku has a bright smile on his face as he grasps the kryptonite as he starts pounding onto Amazo over and over again. As Batman yells out, cut his limbs, separate his body with the rest of his body. As Izuku, oh, that's kind of dark. But I have no problem with that. Dex, I would love some assistance in this. Next burst Amazo is a beam of red light as Amazo gets thrown backwards into a building. As you have Izuku, as he's walking slowly, his pockets in his hands, as he creates a katana construct. As you hear the scraping noise from the dragon across the ground. Well, Amazo. Seems the end of the line for you. Back to the assembly line for you, my bucket friend. As he begins swinging, cutting off each limb. As with a swift, quick motion, both Amazo arms drop off. As Izuku chops his head off. As he begins, chopping the rest of them off. As he throws the head at Batman. Here you go. I suggest don't let him get reassembled next time. Stops him. Kryptonite. Fine. I'll give you the magical glowing rock. Ruin my fun. Please. Fine. At least you're asking nicely. As he puts it back in the case, as he puts it on his Attilia belt. As all the Justice League, appears. Well, we'll pretty much get back to the rendezvous point as they all see Izuku. Hi. As he waves at everyone. As that's where we're going to stop it. I hope you guys have a good night and day, judging my time zones, and I'll catch you in the next video.